UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has told a group of world leaders in Germany they must increase military support for Ukraine. Attendees of the Global Security Conference in Munich include America's Vice President Kamala Harris, who formally accused Russia of committing crimes against humanity.
They've come every year for decades, the great and powerful meeting in Munich, to discuss the world's security, but rarely at such a crucial moment. America's Vice President, a former prosecutor, was here with a message and a charge sheet against Russia's leadership.
Welcome, Vice President.
The US government, she told the conference, believes Russia is guilty of the gravest of crimes.
There is no doubt these are crimes against humanity.
This is a pivotal moment, says Britain's Prime Minister, on the eve of the anniversary of the invasion and a possible Russian counter-offensive in Ukraine. Rishi Sunak was here to urge allies to do more.
We must help Ukraine to shield its cities from Russian bombs and Iranian drones. And that's why the United Kingdom will be the first country to provide Ukraine with longer-range weapons.
There is no shortage of verbal support for Ukraine.
Madam, can we ask you a question? What message do you hope to send to Vladimir Putin today from this conference?
Unity, unity and unity.
There is a mismatch between the rhetoric of leaders calling for unity and staunch support of Ukraine and the actual military backing that they are sending. There's a fresh doubt over the number of modern battle tanks that allies can actually spare. There's a shortage of ammunition, and there's still no united plan on how or when to send fighter jets.
General David Petraeus, one of the great military minds of our time, says allies know they'll have to send warplanes in the end to help Ukraine.
I personally believe it's inevitable that Western aircraft have to be provided to Ukraine. There's no alternative. We're running out of MiGs and flankers. There may be a few left in Eastern Europe somewhere that can be refurbished and provided to Ukraine, but they now have more pilots than they have aircraft. They have to transition to Western aircraft at some point in time during the war. And they certainly will after the war is over, and hopefully they're a member of NATO.
Britain is training Ukrainians to fly fighter jets and today promised to help other countries send older planes that Ukrainians are already used to flying.
You know, these are complicated, complex bits of equipment. They do need training, and that's what we are doing and starting that as early as possible. But what we've also said, and I said today, is that we will happily provide assistance to any country that is able to provide Ukraine with fighter jets right now. The UK stands ready to support those countries as well.
There is a determination to ramp up support, but this is an alliance of democracies moving at different speeds, hoping there is still time to deter Russians' offensive.